Utah's real estate is as diverse as its climates. From the summits of Park City all the way to the red rocks of St. George, Utah's real estate is bursting with character. Utahns love their real estate.
But it's always evolving and changing, whether somebody wants to sell it or remodel it.
This is Utah Real Estate Essentials.
Well, it's just so fun.
Brandon, take a look at that aerial. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, I love that location. Water, golf course. How can you beat that?
How can you beat that? So we're right up in Cedar Hills, which is on the bench, kind of above Lehigh. Even it's above Highland there too. So it's kind of up on the bench. It kind of looks over the whole valley. And this is right on the golf course. And this is a fun little golf course. I've played there quite a few times. And it's got lots of nice water and ducks. And this is a really beautiful property. Somebody is put a lot of money, time, and effort. Look at the solar panels on the back of this thing.
Yeah, you got to love that. From energy-wise, cost-wise, that's always a benefit.
Yeah, so that was about $30,000 worth of upgrades just on the solar panels, and so this whole house runs off of solar. You don't even need you pay about $6 a month to have all your electricity. That saves you a ton of money.
That's crazy. Love the colors as you go inside. The white, the modern styles. Love the colors. It lets light in. It looks refreshing. It's actually a beautiful place.
Yeah, so they built this to be their dream home. They were going to stay there forever, and then sure enough, they got a job transfer to go up to Colorado, and so they didn't want to leave. If they could take this house and take it with them, they would love to do that, but of course, that's not really an option. It's not that type of house.
Yeah.
And so one of the unique things about this one, it has a legal accessory apartment.
Wow.
Yeah, very rare. You don't see this a lot where the city will allow you, because they might do a mother-in-law where you can have a family member that can come in and rent a room or stay there, whatever. But this can literally be somebody that's not part of the family can rent out the basement, and they get a lot of money for that rental. So you can have an expensive home like this and have it all to yourself, and then have somebody that's paying a large portion of the mortgage by just living in the basement. They've got a separate entrance that comes in the side and a lot of space down there.
Yeah, I love that feature. I mean, to have that casita in a separate apartment, great for family and great for older kids and things. But if you can utilize that also for, from an income standpoint, that's an unusual benefit.
Yeah, so let's talk
about
about
financing. By the way,
financing.
I love these lighting fixtures.
I know, right?
Some custom features, just looks amazing.
I know, they really put a lot in. They weren't planning on selling. They wanted to be here forever. Let's talk about financing, how that affects if you have an income that we can prove how much money this property has made. How would that affect financing?
Absolutely. So what happens when you get the home appraised, you'll get the rental comp. So the appraiser will actually give you an indication of what that will typically rent for, and of course that can be included in your income to qualify. So just a conventional loan, you're still getting the primary occupied rates, but you can just utilize that income to qualify no matter what the loan is.
And so that's great. So if you normally didn't qualify for this much house, you can actually get more house by buying this type of property then.
Absolutely, especially when it's got history of rental and that sort of thing. Yeah, it makes it easy.
And they have that. And I know it was renting. I can't remember off the top of my head how much it was renting for, but it was a significant amount.
Yeah. I mean, even if you got let's say $1,000 a month out of that, that's half your mortgage payment, like you mentioned. Yeah, it's an unusual feature that makes the home that much more desirable.
Yeah, and of course the location is dynamite. It's got all these nice amenities. Somebody really put a lot of time, money, and effort into this home. Location, of course, is great. Of course, the tech boom. And take a look at the backyard. Isn't this darling?
Oh yeah, love it.
It doesn't
Quaint,
have
beautiful, mature.
It's not a big backyard, but the way they laid it out, they made it so you can sit on the benches, so they can fit like 20 people in this backyard and have a little party.
Yeah, I really love it. I mean, that looks nice and clean, and the aerial shots again. How can you beat that?
Look at this water.
Beautiful.
Normally you have water, but it's not very good. Look at how clean and beautiful that water is. Isn't that spectacular? Right.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
And it's right there by American Fork Canyon. There's all kinds of things to do right there. It's literally it's walking distance right up the canyon.
Most people aren't insurance experts. Shoot, most of the time they don't know what coverage they have or even who their agent is. It's okay. It's not your job to be an insurance nerd. It's mine. I even have the glasses and sweater vest. As your personal insurance nerd, my staff of nerds and I are excited and eager to get nerdy about your insurance. Your coverage is important and so is the price. We understand that. Let us get nerdy about the details. If you're looking for the cheapest price from some online company regardless of coverage, you've got the wrong nerd. Now, if you're looking for a personal relationship with a local insurance nerd who cares about covering you and your family and that your cat's name's Fluffy, I'm your nerd. Give us a call or shoot us an email. If we don't answer right away, it's because we're deep in the nerdiness with another client. Don't worry, we'll get right back to you. We always do. Kai Tanner, Farm Bureau Insurance.
So you're buying a new house, and what if something breaks in the first year? Ask your agent to get an Elevate home warranty. We cover major systems like your appliances, your plumbing, your electrical, your hot water heater, your furnace, your garage door opener, and we also do rekey. So next time you buy a house, just don't buy any old home warranty, buy an Elevate home warranty.
Forever homes for everyone. Everyone needs a home, and at Real Estate Essentials, anyone who buys or sells their home with the J. Deere Real Estate team will receive a free adoption for the pet of their choice. Real Estate Essentials has teamed up with the Humane Society of Utah to bring you forever homes for everyone. Love your new home and love your new rescue pet with the J. Deere Real Estate team.
Headed down to the Arches and Canyonlands National Park. Let's see what's popular on Moab with Rachel Moody.
Hi Jay, thank you for coming out to the middle of the desert with me.
Wow.
We are right out by Church Rock.
Is that what that is out there? Was that Church Rock? Yeah, very
That's
cool.
Church Rock.
Yeah.
Yes, and we're headed into a little area called Dry Valley.
Yeah, beautiful. Just out there in the desert, right?
Yes, we're in the middle of nowhere essentially, even though we do have access to the highway. We're about 2 miles south of the turnoff to the Needles district of Canyonlands National Park. And we have this private parcel of 210 acres that has this beautiful little cabin on it.
And this is great. So if you want to be away from everybody and you want to have your little oasis, this is it, right?
Yep, absolute solitude all for yourself.
Beautiful little property. So this one is this one on the grid or is this one off the grid? Can you just live out here?
Well, this one's completely off grid. So you are out in the desert. You have solar power, propane for your gas. It is on a well and also has septic. It does have the ability for you to put satellite on there if you wanted to have television services and internet. And if you put on a cellular booster, you might be able to get pretty good cell signal with that line towards the La Salle Mountains.
Yeah, that's great. So you're out on your large acreage. You've got a property that's off grid. This is desirable by a lot of people these days.
Absolutely, and it's finished off so nicely and so comfortably. Even though you're really just so remote and far away from many services, you are super comfortable, clean, just very nice place to get away.
Yeah, you can tell they really did some nice woodwork in there, which is just what you want out there.
Yes, very conducive for the area.
Okay, so this one, was this set up more of like a cabin second property, or could this be used as a main residence?
I think it could be used for both. It definitely has the potential to be a primary residence if you are open to the remote living. It does work really well as a secondary home with a cabin, It's about 1,700 square feet. It has this large master suite that we're in right now. And then upstairs it has a smaller loft, but there's also another full bathroom. So you can have your getaway and bring friends with you.
Yeah, and that's just right. That's just the way you'd want to have it. Then you can go some four-wheeling, you go mountain biking. What else do they do out in that area?
Well, this one is got the access straight to the National Park and the Needles District. So what a great location to explore the National Park system.
Yeah, that's really cool. So we're looking at the kind of loft area up here. It's almost like a
Yes.
second residence then almost.
Well, it's a little small for a second residence, but it's definitely enough room for you to relax, have friends, and enjoy your own space.
Yeah, really cool. Somebody's really loved this property. You can tell they put a lot into it.
Yeah, this is a cherished property for the owner, that's for sure. It's not an easy one for them to give up.
Oh, that must be hard because they definitely, somebody, as we're flying over the top there, you can see the solar panels and all the
Yes.
beautiful views, and there you are. Man,
This gorgeous flagstone patio. There's a 1,000-gallon irrigation tank for the trees that they have there. It's collecting rainwater, and then this beautiful fire pit as well.
yeah, so it's a spectacular property. So Rachel, if somebody wanted more information, they want to contact you, how would they reach out to you?
They should call me on my cell phone. My cellular number is 435-260-8245, or on my website, which is moabrico.com.
Let's head down to the Red Rocks of St. George and see what the Ames team is up to.
This week for you, Jay, we have a great townhome for you guys. It's almost 1,900 square feet, all on one level, and it comes with a 2-car garage.
Ah, nice. Perfect for the little getaway.
Exactly right. Yeah, big open floor plan, huge bedrooms, a lot of entertainment space, and multiple family living areas, so this is a good one.
Yeah, no, I like it. So let's talk about price. What are we talking about on this one?
This one just came on market. Original list price was $229,900, and this one should go pretty quickly.
Yeah, I can tell. So what type of square footage are we talking about? How many bedrooms?
This one's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and it's just under 1,900 square feet. And there are very, very few, if any, townhomes of this size in St. George, all on one level.
Yeah, and that's what's so popular down there in St. George, to have all living on one level, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so when was this one originally built?
So this one's actually built in 1977, but it has had quite a bit of updates and remodel work done. It could use a little bit more, but the bones are here. It's in great condition with what it has. And again, it has lots of big open living spaces.
Yeah, so this is perfect if somebody wanted to come in and put their own touches on it, want to redo it, or they could just have it as, maybe just a place to come and hang out, enjoy, right?
Exactly right.
Yeah. And so would these mostly be secondary homes, kind of weekend type stuff, or what would this home be best used for?
These are primarily first-time actual primary residents being in the homes. It's a great HOA though, because almost everything is covered and included with the HOA, like a lot of the yard landscaping and maintenance and that type of thing. So it's very low maintenance, so it would work great either or.
Yeah, that's great. And so where is it located in the city, and what's around it?
This one's actually kind of downtown St. George, so very centrally located. So you're just minutes from all the shopping, all the stores, and of course all the golf courses are all around this property, and you're minutes from all the biking trails, hiking trails, tons of parks. So everything is very, very close to this one.
Yeah, so this is a really good opportunity. I love it. So Chase, if somebody wanted more information about the property, how would they contact you?
You can call us on our office line at 435-674-6011, or email us directly at amesteam@sgremax.com.
Hi, Zippy Shell. I just wanted to thank you so much for your help. You and my realtor came in and gave me direction on how to declutter my home, and it sold in record time. So the next question for you is, what's my next step?
Our declutter solution was just the first step. Now we have one of your containers in our secure and climate-controlled warehouse. When you need to be out of your current house, we'll come in with several more shells that you can load, and then we'll keep them in storage along with your original container until you are ready. Once your new house is completed and you're ready to move in, then we'll bring all of your containers back up to your new home. And remember that you can do the loading and unloading yourself, or you can have Zippy Shell do it for you at a very affordable rate. When your new house has been completed and you're ready to move in, then we'll take all of your containers and bring them to your new home. And remember that you can do the loading and unloading yourself, or you can have Zippy Shell do it for you at a very affordable rate. And that's what Zippy Shell is, portable storage and moving made simple. You can contact us through zippyshell.com and let them know that Zippy Girl sent you.
Your home is one of your most valuable assets, so for the latest in Utah's real estate trends and market conditions, be sure to tune into Real Estate Essentials every Sunday afternoon at 4:30.
So Brandon and I got these folks, they've come down to St. George and they've fallen in love with the house and they don't want to live with it. But the problem is they don't have their house sold in Salt Lake.
Right.
So what do we do?
It's, you know, we run into it every week. So what we use is what we call a gap or a bridge loan. So what we'll do is just put a loan on this house, and when they sell that house, they can immediately just pay it off or pay it down. The biggest thing is you can't have any loan fees. So you're going to do a no-fee loan. You're going to cover the title fees and cover the loan costs, because the last thing you want to do is pay $4,000 or $5,000 in closing costs and then just pay it off and we're out that cost. So you have no closing fees. You may make a payment to us like a 1 month or 2 months or 2 weeks, but you're really only paying us interest for that period of time. Especially with our older clients, they're selling a home, but they actually want to move first, so they're not, have to upload and try to time this move first. So they'll sell a home in California, but they want to buy this one, move out here, get that one staged, and when they sell that, they'll just come up and either pay it off or pay it down. You could say, Brandon, I have a $400,000 loan and I want to pay it down now to $300,000. We'll lower the payment and you'll just carry a $100,000 payment with us. So pay it off, pay it down, but the biggest thing is no loan fees. You don't want to waste those costs, but those are built just for that situation.
Yeah, so this is a pretty common thing then.
Oh yeah, it's just, especially in a retirement community like that.
Looking around the state, let's head over to Park City and see what's trending with the David Lawson team.
Yeah, Jay, we're here in Duchesne, actually 90 minutes southeast of Park City, but a lovely drive going through Heber, up through Daniels Pass, and right by Strawberry Reservoir, and then down along Strawberry River going into Duchesne County, which is known for dinosaur land.
That's right, the dinosaur lands. I love it. And so this is a little bit of we've shown a lot of things on the television show, but this is completely unique. Tell me a little bit about what this is.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity for someone who wants to own basically half the town of Duchesne. It's a collection of properties from commercial retail space to construction warehouse, some motel properties, and then a development which is called the Utah Mini Ranches and Duchesne Mini Ranch development just southeast of Duchesne. This couple about 15-20 years ago came into Duchesne, started a business, bought some land and developed it, did all the legwork and hard work in getting it up and running. They've built and sold over 200 cabins, and there's still plenty of growth and development and opportunities to build, and they're passing that along to someone else. They retired and ready to move on.
And this is incredible. And so basically you can buy half the town. So now the question is, do you buy it all as one bulk purchase, or can you buy individual items?
Seller's pretty flexible as far as that goes. They can sell it all at a discounted rate, or piece it off separately. And most likely the motel properties, the 4 motel properties, would be bought out by a commercial motel chain or someone who's just dealing with that. That's a great opportunity. It's $3 million appraised value that she's willing to let go for less than $2 million. And 4 different actual complexes are all close to one another, 80 rooms, 10 apartments. Unique opportunity right there on Main Street in Duchesne.
Wow. And so what are we looking at right here?
We've also got some office space there on Main Street. That's where they ran their development out of, and some retail space as well. And a lot of things bring people to Duchesne. There's lots of industry in oil drilling, natural gas, agricultural with farming and livestock, even some archaeology going on there with the dinosaur lands, and then plenty of recreation and tourism as well.
Yeah. And so it looks like you've got some single-family homes here as well for sale.
Yeah, there are. There's a couple single-family homes for someone who, maybe the caretaker living next to the hotel. That house is a good opportunity. And then there's a triplex as well, and some RV 8 lots right in the main grouping of the hotels.
Wow. And so I'm looking at a big warehouse right now and some land with it. What is this property?
Yeah, that's where they ran their construction office out of. That's where they put all their supplies and big heavy equipment. There's some lifts in there, over 8,000 square feet of warehouse and 2,000 square feet of loft area for offices, whatever else one might want to expand into. Yeah, now we're going up to where all the action took place. This development was the Utah Mini Ranches and Duchesne Mini Ranches. Very pristine Western development land, ranches, cabins. The lots were anywhere from 12 acres to 2.5 acres. So you'll see these cabins, they have great views. There's over 5 mountain ranges that you're looking at in these views. And one of them is Kings Peak. And Kings Peak is the tallest mountain peak in all of Utah.
Oh, really? And so this is basically the business that they were doing, and now they're selling. So you could almost buy the business model of what they were doing they were so successful with right here.
Yep, it's as closest thing you can get in development as far as a business in a box, because they've done all the legwork, they've put all the infrastructure, have already built out, like I said before, 200 homes, but there's still 82.5 acre lots left to build on, 6 5-acre lots and 6 40-acre ranches. And then they also have 8 model homes or cabins that could be sold off, bought, or used as model homes. Wow. And that's what you're looking at here is the interior and the exterior of these cabins that are part of this package.
Very cool. So the people that are that own or bought these, were they using these as secondary homes like vacations, or were these ones that they were living in?
A lot of these are cabins, secondary cabins. We got a lot of people that came in from California, Texas, and used them as second cabins, and then liked them so much they came up here to retire. So a lot of them are retirees now, and just enjoying the recreation and lifestyle that Western Plains brings, with open space, spectacular views, and all the recreation that this area offers.
Yeah, this is such a unique project because you literally could come in and buy the business model that was so successful for somebody that's retired, and basically, yeah, it's a business in a box. That's a great way to say it.
Yep, that's true. And there's an additional 647 acres that, along with all the individual lots, that could be further expanded and, customized to what a new investor or new owner would want to do.
Wow. And so who do you think the best, as you're looking for somebody who do you think the best person that would purchase this? What do you see that vision? Who do you think that would be?
I think a builder that wants to, live up where he's building and enjoy the lifestyle up here, but also make a good living and maybe start a business that he can pass on to his kids, or just retire into, would be a perfect opportunity, or developers that want to expand into this market.
Yeah, this is just mind-blowing. The views are absolutely beautiful, and the cabins themselves are just really, really nice. And
yeah, and there's a wide variety of cabins from the lowest priced one's $135,000, just 1,300 square feet, to the most expensive one, which we call the Grand Lodge, it's 6,500 square feet for $650,000.
yeah, but even that's a really good value.
Oh yeah, for that big of a house, it's spectacular. It'd be a great corporate retreat or the main house and Grand Lodge of the development.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And it looks like they really put a lot of wood and a lot of thought in these things. Somebody who really loved this project, and they really put their life into this, didn't they?
Oh yeah, plenty of cedar, natural cedar wood, natural stone. These aren't your cookie cutter manufactured homes. These are built on site. With lots of wood and natural finishes.
Yeah, and so there's a lot of options. If anyone's looking to get into development or just buy something, get a good value, maybe get into, building, this might be a great opportunity to contact you. And you can go about 1,000 different ways with all this. And so,
oh yeah, and the value is huge. $22 million of properties that she's willing to sell on 30 cents on the dollar for $6 to $7 million.
That's just absolutely crazy. So that if somebody wanted more information or wanted to look over information on this, how would they contact you?
They can call me at 435-640-5133 or the LawsonRealEstateTeam.com.